Yo, 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 what is up, guys? It's the Midwest Boys with your host, Cade, and my co host, Gustavo. And today we are breaking it down. We're going to start off with NFL, breaking it down to the NBA.
You already know what it be, what it do.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right, start it off, big man.
Alrighty. First off, we're going to go Jason Kelce retiring. Big news. Big news. What do you
Big,
think about it?
huge news. Look, this is huge because I didn't want him to retire, man. I thought he still had at least one more year in him. I thought he was gonna want to make that run at the Super Bowl, especially with all the pieces the Eagles have right now. They're very close to making to another Super Bowl. But I know he's a big family man. Got a bunch of daughters. I know he made the right decision for him and his family. But he's definitely gonna go as one
Uh-huh.
of the greatest sinners of all time.
Oh, without a doubt. Without a
Without a
doubt.
doubt, one of the goats of the sinners.
Do you think injuries played a touch into it?
Yeah, injuries had to play huge because I remember watching one of the New Heights podcast, and he talked about how
Hmm.
you know the grueling games they go through every week and the injuries, the lingering injuries they have throughout the season, and how sometimes he couldn't even do like normal day things to play with his daughters. So
Yeah.
I know that had to be huge,
Yeah.
huge point in making his decision.
Yeah, I agree. I
Uh,
agree.
Part of me wanted him to come play for the Chiefs, but guess that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, you might come back like Gronk.
Hey,
Might run it
my
back.
theory right now, we make a playoff push. We need an O lineman. Jason Kelce comes back for the playoff push with the Chiefs. You heard it
Yeah.
here first. Remember that. Clip that.
um, very emotional. Very
Ooh,
emotional. Yeah.
he's a
It
very
was a
emotional
good
guy.
speech.
It
Yeah.
was a good speech.
Yeah.
Got Travis crying over there, the mama
The
crying,
mom. Mm-hmm.
dad. He's just
Yeah.
a really good man at giving speeches. Remember that
Yeah.
speech he gave when they won the Super Bowl? The famous
Yeah. It's
speech?
crazy. And his outfit too.
Just that man.
He'll be remembered big
Oh,
time.
yeah. We're going to miss him.
Alrighty, moving on here. Free agency.
Ooh,
Um, I think the earliest news we got was MVS being released, right?
yeah. For the Chiefs, one of the
Yeah.
earliest moves we made was releasing a MVS and saving 12 million in cap space, which is huge for us because we do need to make some moves in the wide receiver room.
Now, what do you think about that? Him being released before Kadarius. What's your
Well,
take on that?
the thing with Kadarius Tony is I think he's still on his rookie contract, so he still has the guaranteed money. So it's really pointless to release him because
Okay.
like we still have to pay him the money. We're not saving any cap space by releasing him.
Yeah.
So what you do is you gotta talk to him, be professional, and he's got to show up next season. Whether it's being a wide receiver or just playing special teams, we have to keep him on the team because
Just
we
something.
still got to
Yeah.
pay him like 2 million.
Yeah.
So if he's a professional man, he'll come back next year ready to work.
Yes. Okay. Now the next is Mike Evans re-signing. You like that?
Sh- Do I like that? No, I don't. I wanted him to deep down. I wanted him to go to the Chiefs.
Yeah.
But he also didn't not he say that he wanted to go to like a Super Bowl caliber team? Was that not a thing out there that he said?
I think it was, but I don't see the Bucks getting there anyways. But
Exactly. But what do you think? You
I think
think
he probably just
another big take? Does Baker come back? Do you think he comes back?
yeah, yeah, I think he does. I think he likes the town and the fans.
You think
I think he'll stay.
you think that led into the decision making of Mike Evans deciding whether he wanted to come back or not?
Yeah, I'm sure they talked for
Because
sure.
he had pretty solid season with Baker. They had
Mm-hmm.
a real good connection, and I'm sure they talked to each other before coming to a decision.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see if Baker does get signed by the Bucks in this coming free agency.
Yeah. Another free agent now is Jamal Adams from the Seahawks getting released.
What a move, huh? What a move. What do you
Yeah,
think about
pretty
that?
crazy. Pretty crazy.
You just
I
don't.
think I think he's kind of washed though,
That's what
in
I
my
was
opinion.
thinking a little bit. Like, makes sense because he didn't really do much last season, did he?
No, wasn't that big of
And
an
I'm
impact.
pretty sure he's expensive.
Yeah, I don't know what his contract was,
Don't know,
but
but I'm sure they're saving quite a bit of cap space by releasing him. I just
yeah.
don't see him. He just doesn't seem like the guys that's gonna be putting in the work. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd want him on my team.
Yeah, he
Just
kind of
taking
seems
a
like a little toxic.
yeah.
He went from the Jets to Seattle, and He never did anything with Seattle,
Nah.
honestly.
Uh-uh.
Didn't live up to the potential I thought he was gonna live up to.
Nah.
But the
Uh,
Seahawks made a huge moves with releasing Quandre Diggs as well.
Diggs, yeah.
Mhm.
It's big defensive. I
Be,
don't know.
their defense, they're gonna have to do something in the free agency. They
Yeah.
want to make that defense good again.
Yeah, for sure. Um, Next free agent. Oh, not a free agent now, but the Washington Commanders signed Zach Ertz.
What do you
I
think
think
about that, bro?
I think Commander. I don't know because Zach Ertz he's not terrible, but I think the Commanders got some tricks up their sleeves.
But why would he choose the Commanders at this
Maybe
point
he
in his
knows some.
career? You think he goes to a Super Bowl caliber team? You know,
You you would think so, but I mean, maybe they have a push somewhere.
unless they promised him some moves at the quarterback position, especially
Mm-hmm.
because I don't think Sam Howell's probably up
No.
there yet. He might get there eventually, like
Yeah.
a top tier quarterback, but he's not there yet. So if I'm Zach Ertz, why do you go to a non Super Bowl caliber team?
Yeah.
Did it say how much? 5 million? 5 million,
Let me check.
right? Zach Ertz to a
One
Commanders
year
on a one
deal.
year,
Yeah.
five
Yep.
million. It's not even expensive either. Like I'm sure there's some
No.
other teams out there that could have paid him that,
Yeah.
but good for the Commanders.
Yeah. Now, what about Justin Simmons
Wow, that
getting
was
released?
I didn't believe that one. He was literally the best defensive player last season.
For real. Yeah, for real.
Every time the Chiefs go up against them, he always ends up like intercepting Mahomes, picking
Yeah,
off
he has
Mahomes.
some big play. Yeah.
That's huge.
I think
That's
yeah.
that's
They
one of
must
the top free agents right now.
yeah.
Defense,
They just must be full rebuild after dropping Russell.
you think? Yeah,
Yeah.
but there's still some other pretty good players on the team that I don't know what they're gonna do with, like
Yeah,
like
true.
Patrick Certain,
Yeah,
corner,
good
Greg
cornerback.
Surtain, yeah,
Yeah. Very good cornerback.
and Jerry Judy, the wide receiver,
Yeah, very young.
very young,
Not
still on the team.
still still can develop. Yeah.
Cortland Sutton, I don't know if he's a free agent or not, but he was really good for them last year. Wide
Yeah, I
receiver.
don't yeah, I don't think he's I think he's still with the team.
I guess
What about
full rebuild.
okay, now moving on. The Bills. Big moves.
The
Big
Bills.
moves.
What are they doing,
Crazy.
bro?
But I think they're over the salary cap, weren't they? Like quite a
Yeah,
bit.
I saw they were way over the salary cap, man. Patrick Mahomes really just destroyed that team completely,
Oh,
dude.
it's crazy. It's crazy.
It's bad. They're going downhill. Lost their whole team in a span of
Yeah.
one day.
Very good players too.
Mitch Morse, ex Chiefs center, drafted by the Chiefs, released.
Mm-hmm.
Davius White. Who was the other ones?
Good cornerback. He's a good cornerback.
No, if the Chiefs get rid of Snead, I'd like to see them pick up Davius on a cheap deal.
They probably
If
could too.
can't beat him, join him. You know, Jordan Poyer.
Jordan Poyer.
He's kind of getting up
Very
there
good.
in age, but he was still really good.
Still good safety. Yeah.
What and I did not aren't they still like dealing with cap space
I
problem?
think they still have caps. Yeah.
Because I think they're paying Josh Allen over 50 million this season,
Yeah.
which is
Which
crazy.
is crazy.
So will
He's
the
good,
Bills be
but
competitive this season?
I don't I don't know.
You
And
know,
what do you think about Mitchell Trubisky? They signed him for some reason.
I guess I mean backup quarterback,
I get he probably was cheap deal. I don't know
cheap.
the exact
I
numbers,
know
but
he played there already, so he knows the system. Backup Josh Allen, you never know he could go down, but usually he stays pretty healthy. So
yeah, yeah,
I
for
don't know what
sure.
kind of money they gave him, but hopefully not a lot because they don't need to be spending on backup QB right now.
Yeah, for sure.
But it was big from the Bills to release all those good players.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to quarterbacks here. Um Big one, I think well, Russell Wilson and Baker Mayfield and Kirk Cousins.
The big
Probably
one,
like the biggest, yeah, like the biggest quarterback free agents.
big one's Kirk Cousins. I want to hear your take on Kirk Cousins. You're the Vikings man here.
I think he's gone. I don't see a reason why we keep him really. Even though
Really?
he's a great quarterback, don't get me wrong. I just don't see us keeping him. Um, the rumors going around right now is probably the Atlanta Falcons, which
Look, they got some
I mean,
solid offensive pieces.
yeah, Kyle Pitts.
Kyle Pitts, Bijan
He's
Robinson.
yeah, Bijan. Yeah, I think I think it's possible move, but I mean nothing's confirmed. So
Nothing is confirmed true. And if you watch the Netflix doc when Kirk Cousins was on it, he just seemed to love Minnesota
Minnesota. Yeah,
community and living there.
yeah.
So, would you like to see him back
I I
for one
wouldn't
more
mind
year?
it. I wouldn't mind it, but I just don't see us giving him like the
Yeah.
big deal that he
Problem
wants.
is, they're probably wanting to give him a 1 year deal, and he's probably looking for a 3 year,
3 year guaranteed.
get some money 'cause he's getting
Yeah,
up there in age, like 35 years old.
yeah.
But
And the rumor around him going to Atlanta was like his wife's family like lives down there. He's got
mm,
a lot of good connections.
so it could
So
happen.
yeah,
Family move.
yeah.
And another big potential free agent for the Chiefs, Chris Jones.
Nothing guaranteed.
If they don't get a deal worked out from here until free agency starts, he might dip and go to another team, get that bag.
Where do you see him going?
I think he's projected to get around the 28, 30 million per season.
Jeez.
With that type of contract, you got to have to go with a team with a lot of cap space. And the one that comes to mind for me is the Houston Texans.
Yeah, got a lot of cap
They got a
space.
QB, CJ Stroud. He's still on the rookie contract, so they don't have to pay him that much money yet. They got the money
Yeah.
to pay someone like Chris Jones to help that already good defense with
Yeah.
D'Amico Ryan. He's got some dogs. But
Got
yeah,
that dog in me.
I think Chris Jones goes. He's either staying with the Chiefs or he goes to like the Texans. Is my guess, my take.
Yeah. What about Baker? So we talked Baker's probably gonna stay. That's for
Baker's
sure.
staying. I
Mike
saw
Evans stayed.
Mike Evans stayed. Michael Pittman Jr. You see, he got tagged by the Colts.
Yeah.
Franchise tagged by the Colts, as well as
Yep.
Josh Allen from the Jaguars, tagged by the Jaguars.
Yep. And
Making
what
moves.
Brian Burns? Is
Brian
that
Burns tagged by the Panthers as well.
tagged? Yeah.
And there was something that came out that they should have just accepted the deal that somebody was trying to trade for him last season, some team, and they were offering like
Oh,
some really
really?
good picks, and they declined. And now it's looking like, I mean, he might play on the tag, but he's probably gonna leave.
Yeah.
So I don't know. The Panthers organization is not very high
Yeah.
tier. It's pretty low.
Their pick didn't really work out how they wanted last year, so
No, we'll see.
yeah.
Other big free agent names out here. Let's see what we got. Chase Young. Chase Young. What do you think about Chase Young?
I don't know where he's gonna go, honestly.
Do you think he still has it in him? All that
Oh
hype
yeah.
coming out of Ohio State, going to the
Yeah.
Commanders, but he went to the 49ers and he was kind of slacking there in the
Yep.
playoffs.
Yeah.
That was big news. Coach had to give him a little talk,
Well, mm-hmm.
make sure
Mm-hmm.
he showed up in the Super Bowl. But I'm
Yeah,
sure
pretty
he's not going
crazy.
back to the 49ers.
No.
But
No.
I don't think he can also demand a huge contract. He hasn't done too much in the NFL.
No. I don't think so either.
But it'll be interesting to see where he goes. What other
What
big
about
free agent?
Calvin Ridley?
Calvin Ridley.
Poten-
That's a big one.
Potential Chiefs. Potential
Potential. He's
Chiefs.
been linked, rumored to go to the Chiefs. Me personally, I don't think we should go with Calvin. Isn't he? I think he's like 28,
Yeah, 28, 29, something like
and
that.
we're usually not known to sign like the older players. We usually go with the younger ones, unless they get him
Yeah.
like on a 1 year, 2 year deal. But we
Yeah.
know for sure he's not going back to the Jaguars
Oh no.
because I'm pretty sure if they sign him back, they have to give picks to the Falcons. So he's not going back. But he's a really good free agent.
Yeah.
He showed last season what he could do. He still got it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, pretty crazy.
he was rumored at one point to maybe go to the Patriots as well, and they got a lot of cap space.
True.
One thing they don't have, quarterback though,
QB. Yep.
but
No.
they're probably drafting a QB,
They got a
potentially
good
Jaden
pick.
Daniels or Drake May.
Yeah.
So Patriots might be on the comeback. next season.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting, fun to watch.
Okay. What about Derrick Henry? Big running
Derrick
back.
Henry.
Very big running back.
He wasn't. I think he was linked to the Cowboys. If I'm not wrong.
Cowboys or
I've seen that.
Eagles? Cowboys or
Eagles.
Eagles?
Eagles, if they decide to move on from DeAndre Swift, because he's also a free agent as well, and
He's
he was really
yeah.
good for them. If I were them, I'd try to keep Swift. He fit really well with that team. If I'm the
Yes.
Cowboys, I go all in for Derrick Henry.
Oh yeah.
After
They need him
Tony Pollard, free agent,
because Tony's probably gone.
you got to get that big beast mode in there. Derrick Henry, I know he's still got 1 or 2 years left in him to go at a high level.
Yeah.
So if I'm the Cowboys, go all in for Derrick Henry
They need a Super Bowl push real bad. They need something.
for sure. So another big running back free agent, Saquon Barkley.
Saquon.
Did he get tagged? I don't think he did he?
No, no tag.
Pretty sure Saquon and Josh Jacobs didn't get tagged, so they're going to be a
Yeah.
huge running back free agents
Yeah. But I've seen Saquon potentially going to I think the Texans,
Ooh,
but
the
I
Texans
don't know
already
if I
have a
like that.
pretty decent running back,
Yeah.
yeah, Dameon Pierce, I think.
Yeah. He
So I
ain't
don't
too
know.
bad.
I don't think they make that move. He's gonna he might
Yeah.
Saquon's gonna be asking for money.
And he's too injury prone for my
He's
liking too.
every year he's some sort of injury comes up. So,
Yeah.
but I like the Josh Jacobs. I saw that he was linked to Chicago Bears. That would be nice for the Chicago
Yeah.
Bears because
Yeah,
if
for
they
sure.
draft Caleb Williams, pair him up with Josh Jacobs, get him some wide receivers, maybe a
I
tight
don't
end.
I don't know if I like that as a Vikings fan, but
Yeah, I mean
you
they're in
know.
your division, so probably wouldn't want to go against that caliber of a team.
No.
Also, a free agent coming out of Chicago, Darnell Mooney. He's been linked to the Chiefs, and I've
Really?
seen that they're gonna make him try to make a run for him, which
That'd be
it could be a good one.
yeah.
I've seen some highlights and looks promising. And he's more on the cheaper side. We don't really have that much money to make no huge free
No.
agent signings, so we got to keep it on the cheaper, and they have the potential to be really good.
Yeah.
So it'd be interesting to see where Darnell Mooney goes as well.
Yeah.
Austin
Yeah.
Eckler. What do you think about Austin Eckler being a free
Pot,
agent too?
potential Browns?
Potential
Question mark.
Browns.
Yeah.
Wow, with Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, potential.
But do you think Eckler still has it in him?
Yeah.
He
Well,
kind
I
of
don't know.
dropped last season.
Remember? Yeah, that one game where he just
He,
did not put
he
on
was
the
the
burners.
he was the fantasy football goat for running backs, man. He was getting all those points a couple seasons ago. Last year
Yeah.
he didn't show up for all those fantasy football players.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I don't say that from experience, so. But ooh, there's another huge Bills
What you
free
got?
agent, Gabe Davis. He's also
Oh,
a
what
free
about
agent.
him?
He's a free
Oh,
agent.
okay.
He's people keep
He's
saying
been
go to the
carrying.
Chiefs.
No.
Can't beat him, join him. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no kidding.
And I don't think he's gonna be super expensive either. And he's still
No.
young.
Yeah.
He's what? 24. He's super young. You can sign him on a
Yeah.
4-year deal. You get the best out of him.
If he did, I mean, he'd be like your guy's number one receiver.
No, I think
Or you think
no.
Rashid? You
Rashid
think you put
can
Rashid above him?
develop into that number one.
Yeah.
And then with Gabe as the two, and we drafted another one, where
Be deadly.
you got to worry about that tight end, but we'll be good.
You got a couple years, hopefully.
I just got to feel. I got to feel for those Bills fans. They're losing
They
way too
got
many
such a stacked team.
high caliber players.
Yeah.
They tried to go all in these last 2 seasons, and they just got their kryptonite in Mahomes. They can't
Yeah.
get past Mahomes,
Yeah.
but we'll see. There was another move that was made, right? Tied in. Was it not
Who?
Dalton
Dalton
Schultz
Schultz
came to agreement? I'm pretty sure with the Texans.
with the Texans. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think he's pretty good?
Yeah.
Think he's
I
worth it?
think I think he's worth it for CJ. Just starting out.
Yeah. Dude, CJ's just a baller.
Yeah.
They put the weapons around him. That Texans team's gonna be dangerous next year.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm sure the Chiefs will see him in the playoffs.
Yeah, because CJ's only gonna get better, hopefully.
He's only
No,
getting better. It was his
no,
rookie year.
no injuries. Yeah,
As a rookie, they made it to the what? The divisional playoffs
yeah, divisional,
against the Ravens.
pretty, pretty impressive.
He's an impressive guy. But we'll see.
Yeah. You got any more free agents you want to talk about?
You know, off the top of my mind, I can't think of any
Big ones.
high caliber free agents out there right now.
Yeah.
But they're
Alrighty.
still the NFL teams are still making moves, releasing players. So this can get
Oh yeah,
crazy in a couple of days.
yeah. We'll be
Get some
covering it
more
all.
high caliber players. Stay tuned to the
Yeah.
Midwest Boys. You got all your sports news here. NFL, NBA, soccer, anything. You never know.
Just let us know. Just let us
Just let
know.
us know. WNBA, college girls, anything.
Yeah. Alrighty. Moving on. Potential kickoff remake. Like, what do you think?
Changing the rules
Yeah.
based on they're trying to take this from the UFL,
Yeah. UFL,
adapt
XFL.
this rule from
Yeah.
used to be XFL, now UFL.
Yeah.
They've been doing this like last season
Since.
in their league,
Yeah.
and apparently the NFL teams are going to vote on it. What do you think?
I. I think it's probably better for the league. A lot more kickoff returns being like taken and stuff. So, because right now, there's only 22% of kickoffs returned in the NFL from last season, I believe.
That's the take.
Yeah,
I know the NFL is trying to get a lot more returns going
and,
because last year the whole kickoff was kind of pointless. It was kind of boring, as a fan.
yeah,
They're always just going to kick it all the way into the end zone. There's going to be no return. We didn't
yeah,
see no return touchdowns, nothing like that.
yeah.
And the NFL is about money, money, money. So you get some returns touchdowns in there,
More highlights,
more
more
highlights. The
anything.
fans will get into it more. Because
Yeah,
most of the time, me myself personally, you find myself in the bathroom during kickoff because nothing's gonna happen.
nothing. Yeah,
Like, oh, this is my chance. Let me go real quick.
yeah,
But since it's all about the money for the NFL and for the fans, I think they're gonna switch it honestly.
yeah,
'Cause it's still pretty safe as well, and that's what they care about as well, the safety of the players.
yeah.
I think they changed the rule.
One thing like onside kicks, you have to tell the refs before. Has to be in the fourth quarter, and you have to be the trailing team. So,
For
I
onside
mean,
kick,
yeah, for onside kick,
that's part
you
of
have
the new rule.
they have part of the rules.
I feel like my take on onside kicks, they gotta change it. Something crazy. Like nobody gets onside kicks. Why don't you just do like a 4th and 20 play, like
Like
passing
play
play
it
or something like
off.
that? Like
Yeah,
nobody gets onside kicks. It's just sad. As a fan, you want to see teams get these onside kicks. They make for
yeah,
some exciting games.
yeah.
But
Well, and apparently they're gonna change like the lining up of the players for the onside kick, like 5-5 or 6-4 or something.
try to make it a bit
Make it,
higher probability of actually completing an onside kick.
yeah, make it a lot more fair. I'd say.
That'll be interesting. I like it.
Yeah, yeah. Alrighty, switching it to the NBA.
Big old switcheroo, boys. Our first ever time talking about the NBA.
NBA.
As long as we talk about Daddy LeBron, we're good. I'm happy.
um. So LeBron. I think this game was about a week ago. OKC and the Lakers. Crazy game. I mean, D'Angelo Russell just lit it up.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Are you talking about that pass and play where D'Lo passed to LeBron, LeBron passed back to D'Lo? He's like, "What are you doing?" D'Lo just
Yeah.
3-pointer.
Yeah. I think I got that clip pulled up. Let me
Uh,
share it.
Put it up real quick.
There we go. You can see right here. You can see LeBron's face right there.
What are you doing? Oh, boom, buckets, baby.
Damn. Crazy.
Dude, I love to see when D'Lo's in
In
his
his
mode,
bag.
bro. Yeah, he in his bag. I'm pretty sure he had like 4 or 5 3-pointers that game, something like that.
Yeah.
Like
I think
he
5.
5. That's pretty good, honestly.
Yeah. Very, very impressive. Ever
Eh,
since like the trade rumors of him being traded,
Dude, he was playing
he's been
lights
another
out.
player. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, "I ain't getting traded from LA, baby. Let me play lights
No.
out. Let me show LeBron what I can do before he trades me."
Yeah.
But that was a good
Pretty
game.
crazy. Yeah.
I think the Lakers are starting to turn it around a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like they'll make the playoffs.
Oh, I think so
When
too.
you got LeBron on your team, AD, you just got these
They
other players that have to show up like D'Lo and Austin Reeves.
yeah.
You gotta start making some plays.
And they always kick it in just to get into the playoffs too.
And you want
They're
once it's
just a
playoffs,
different team.
you know LeBron goes different.
Yeah. But
Well, I remember during the prime, Cavs versus Warriors. I remember he used to shoot a lot more threes back then.
yeah,
But here
true.
lately, not really. He's not really
Yeah,
hitting
he's
those threes.
been slacking.
But good for Draymond. Happy for
Yeah.
him.
Alrighty.
Ooh,
I think we're gonna end it off here with injuries. NBA injuries. The
ooh,
old Timberwolves.
it's gotta hurt for you.
Yeah, Carl Anthony Towns out indefinitely with a torn meniscus. I think this is just
Oh,
recent, like
this
today.
week,
Yeah, I
today,
think today, yesterday, just found out. Don't know if he'll return.
that's a huge blow for
Hopefully he
the team.
does. Yeah.
They're
Hopefully
trying to
he'll
get that run
playoffs.
for the first seed.
Yeah.
Now it's all
Hopefully
up to what? Uh, Anthony Edwards and Rudy
he-
Gobert
yeah.
try to carry the team.
Yeah.
Cat was
Pretty
doing really good this year.
Oh, I know. He's been shooting the lights out too.
That's gotta hurt you,
Yeah,
your
it does
Timbies.
sting. Does sting. Next up, Ben Simmons out
No,
for the season.
Ben Simmons, my guy. Can you ever stay healthy,
No kidding.
dude? He hasn't done nothing since he left the Sixers.
No, absolutely
Nothing.
nothing.
He's
And
he's done.
he's being compared to LeBron.
At one point, he was a baller. He was crazy. He was good.
Yeah.
Now he's washed.
Yeah.
He's not that guy anymore. He's out for the season. Honestly, I don't think that he comes back to the team next year. They got to get rid of him. Right, boys, that's it. That's the Midwest Boys coming at you with another episode. Thank you guys so much for listening, watching, wherever you're listening. Make sure to stay tuned for weekly episodes. Please check us down in Spotify Podcast, Apple Podcast. Hit that subscribe button, like, comment down below what you would like to see us talk about. Make sure to subscribe. Stay tuned for next week's video. Peace out.
Peace.